What is today? The 13th. The 13th, Wednesday. Big day today. Big day. It could be getting started if you've not done so. But we're going to try and get through 3 documents today, and that'll set us up for Thursday and Friday as well. Okay. So if you take a look here at these questions, which of the following statements is true based on page 67, Israel and Palestine conflict DBQ document A? Document A is from the year 1940. Again, you're choosing all that apply. Choose all that apply, please. Okay, so if it's correct, check it off. And then document A is both a map and a document. Document A is from the Sykes-Picot Agreement. I believe that's how you say it, but still got to figure that out to confirm. Document A is a primary source, and document A states that Great Britain and the United States control the region known as Palestine. Which of those is true? Please select that now. I will give you a couple, let's do one, about 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Okay.
In the faded light, you touch my body. I can feel your hands on my skin. Think you got me right where you want me, but you're just in my way. I came to party on my own. Don't need nobody in my soul. I get down to the beat, I lose control. Yeah, oh, I go so low. Boy, you can cool it down, not here to fool around. Just wanna dance, 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 dance. I know you want me, but I don't care, baby. Just wanna dance, 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 dance. Dance, dance, dance. In the shade.
All right, so our objective today is the same. It's going to be the same Thursday and Friday as well for your asynchronous work, is to analyze primary and secondary sources related to the Israel and Palestine conflict. We're going to continue to look at other sources and try to identify some of the causes of this conflict between Israel and Palestine. Our objective, our North Carolina Standard Course of Studies, continues to be use primary and secondary sources to interpret various historical perspectives. We're going to look at this from the perspective of like Europeans, which we've already done a little bit with the Sykes-Picot Agreement with the British and the French. Hint, hint, that's one of the, that'll help you with the starter, okay? But you should be done with that already. We're going to look at Palestinian point of view, Israeli point of view, an international point of view of these historical events and happenings. Statement of unit Africa and the Middle East. Statement of inquiry: discontent creates change. When people are upset, when they are not content, they seek change or something different. And so that's our statement of inquiry. And then synchronous work, it's a starter. You should have done. Now take a look here. This gets a little complicated, a little bit different. Usually I just try to do one thing. We're going to do 3 today. Okay, we're going to complete 68. You're going to complete 68 because I'm not going to help you as much as I did yesterday because I did all your work yesterday. Okay, and then okay, we're going to begin 69, document C, and then do the ticket out the door. Then your asynchronous work, and be careful because this is going to be on the ticket out the door as well. Complete 69, Israel and Palestine conflict. Complete document C, and then begin and complete document D. Okay, any questions about that? Yeah, I'll put them in the chat. Okay, okay, let's do this. Okay, so make sure that you pay attention. So on the ticket out the door that you choose both of those options, complete C and D. Okay, it's very important because it's a little tricky. So I want to make sure you're aware of that. All right, everybody go to page 68 in your digital notebook, please. 68 in your digital notebook. And we'll begin kind of our synchronous work today. I will give you a minute to get there.
Night. closer. We're on our way to cross the line. Think you got me right where you want me, but it's all in your mind. I came to party on my own. Don't need nobody in my soul. I get down to the beat, I lose control. Ayo, I go so low. Boy, you can cool it down. Not here to fool around. Just wanna dance, 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 dance. I know you want me, but I don't.
All right, so on page 68, take a look, please. So on page 68, all right, so if you see here, I'm on page 68 in the digital notebook now, okay? So you can see it on the screen. You need to go through those steps. You can go back and forth between page 66 for your directions, or also just go back and forth between Canvas. So if I'm looking right, I'm going to go through, I got to follow these directions. Close read 68, document B. Read through the document one time. So you come over here, right? Read through it one time, okay? Kind of look at those dates, look at what happened on those dates. That's the document right there. Okay, you should have done that by now. Number the paragraphs or sections. So come back over here and you can number the paragraphs or sections. You can do that using just the tools available to you in OneNote. I like going to the draw feature here, clicking on those letters. All right. If I click in there, then I think I can add, yep, one. There's really just one section. Okay. Go back to 68. Reread each paragraph or section one at a time while completing the following. Now, y'all need to go and highlight people and groups of people purple, even in the dates and the numbers and everything, okay? All those descriptions, you need to highlight accordingly. People, groups of people purple, numbers and dates blue, which there'll be a lot of blue. Okay, places and locations green, other important information orange. So everybody do that right now, please. Okay?
Yeah, baby, just wanna dance, 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 dance. Dance, dance, dance.
Here you go again, acting like a stranger. Not used to your lips pulling away. I built up your life, always in your corner, always pulling for ya. Don't go changing on me, babe. Typical feeling. Whoever told you you're not good enough? Just don't go changing on me, babe. Physical healing. Why don't we dance away your fear of love? Don't go changing. Did secondhand.
Okay, so you should see again and on the screen what I've done, and I've not finished that, and I'm not going to go through and do the whole thing, okay, because that's a skill that you have or you should have acquired so far, because this is the third DBQ we've done this year, okay? But you do that, and then you create a hashtag in the margin. So once you do all that, you could even do that right here, right next to the number one. Gotta go back, undo that because I just put purple highlighter everywhere. All right, there we go, okay? So if I go right in here in this box, I could then just do the hashtag right next to it. Okay, and create a hashtag that represents really what's going on in this document. For me, I'm looking at it. Maybe I just do Israel-Palestine timeline, something like that. Okay, could be good. Now you need to then now go through and transition to the document analysis portion. And I want you to put your answers in bold, please. Answers in bold. Go ahead and do that now. And not all this information is available, so you can put in A for not applicable or not apply. Okay, so go ahead and do that now. I will give you a couple minutes. Go.
News make you feel uncertain when you don't talk, you give it away. I built up your life, always in your corner, always pulling for ya. Don't go changing on me, babe. Typical feeling. Whoever told you you're not good enough? Just don't go changing on me, babe. Physical healing. Why don't we dance away your fear of love? Don't go changing. Don't go changing. Don't go changing. Just what I wanted, slipping away that feeling. Hurts me to watch you fading. Too good to be true, I knew it. You were just what I wanted, slipping away that feeling. Hurts me to watch you fading. Too good to be true, I knew it. Don't go. Just don't go changing on me, babe. Typical feeling. Whoever told you you're not good enough? Don't go changing on me, babe. Physical healing. Why don't we dance away your fear of love? Don't go changing. Don't go changing. Don't go changing. Don't go changing. Don't go changing.
Any questions about this document and how to complete this? Okay, again, you go on, you should be toggling back and forth between the Canvas page, looking at the directions, and document B. Okay, so if I go through here, right, and you'll see if you're in line with this. And I'm going to complete this document analysis. Okay, and you see how you did on it. Okay, so I'm looking at it. Right, it's document B. Okay, this is B. Title of the document, there's no title. Okay, source, where did it come from? Okay, it's also not there. Type of document, this is a timeline. Date of document, it's the date it's created. Okay, so you can look and there's tons of dates there, but when was this created? When was this kind of put together? It doesn't say. This is probably the easiest one. Okay. All right, author of the document. Nope, nothing. Okay, primary or secondary? For me, I'm going to say this is secondary because somebody took this information, they kind of compiled it for you. These aren't like an actual timeline or video of what's happening at that time. Possible author bias. I'm going to say this is mostly neutral. Because it's just giving the details of what happened on a specific date. Okay. All right. So then here's where you come in, right? I'm not going to do any more for you on this document. I've already done too much. But based on this document, what caused conflict between Israel and Palestine? That's our document-based question. That's our big question. You're going to have to give me a thesis statement on that on Tuesday or Wednesday, on Wednesday next week for a formal grade. It's going to be a 5-point formal grade. You have to write a properly written thesis statement, okay, answering the question, what were the causes of conflict between Israel and Palestine? And you can use this as some of those details on what maybe caused, what was one of the causes, or what from this source would you say led to conflict between Israel and Palestine? And you're going to put that answer there in that last box, and I'm not going to give that to you. Okay? All right, go ahead and work on that now. All right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep interrupting y'all. Let me go through and kind of go through this timeline. I'm looking at it, trying to figure out, how would you understand what's going on here with the timeline. So let me just go through this quickly, okay, with the dates and help you understand the events and what's taking place, okay? So in 1920, Britain accepts mandate for Palestine. That is after World War I. Great Britain defeated the Ottoman Empire in a way. And so Great Britain gains control of this area in the Middle East known as Palestine, which includes like the area of modern day Israel. Okay, that's 1920. 1930, you see here, 1933, Hitler rises to power. We talked about the Holocaust last unit and its relationship to the Jews and the treatment of the Jews. Okay, so Hitler rises to power in 1933. Kristallnacht occurs in Germany in 1938. That's the night of broken glass, when all of a sudden all of the opposition to Hitler, and all the was taken care of, and Jewish businesses and synagogues were smashed. Okay, and it kind of was the taking of all this power, and really a significant time in the treatment of Jews in Germany. 1941, final solution implemented. That is the Holocaust, like literally the gas chambers, the killing of the Jews, intentional wiping out of as many Jews as possible. Okay, so that all is happening before. And then 1947, Palestine is partitioned. It's kind of like separated now. 1948, Israel becomes a state. So you have all these Jews now moving back to this area in the Middle East, and they claim a state, a nation. Okay? And then the law of return is passed. We're saying, hey, all the Jews can go back to Israel, and we have a country, and okay, it's kind of been carved out in this region known as Palestine. And then from there, crisis occurs over the Suez Canal in this region. There's a 6-day war between Israel and all of the neighboring Arab states. Okay, so I just want to go a quick overview of the timeline. Okay, all right. So let me talk through the rest of your asynchronous work for the day, and then you need to make sure that you're getting all this done. So 68, you know how to do it. We just about finished it. Okay, you should have it finished, honestly. Document C, same exact thing. So you go to the document C, right? Take a look, here's document C, right? Same thing. You have the document, you have the document analysis, and the question. Make sure you close read it, you number it, you highlight accordingly. Okay, now I get it, there's lots of numbers there on the bottom. You can maybe just, I don't know, do something there. You don't necessarily need to go through and highlight all that. It could be really difficult to read. And then you're going to do the same thing for document excuse me, document D. Okay, I'll go there as well, and then we'll do the ticket out the door. And then here, y'all, is document D. Okay, this is more of a traditional document. Okay, written from a Jewish point of view. So you're gonna go through, close read, number the paragraphs, highlight accordingly, do your hashtag, document analysis, answer the question. Okay, any questions? Y'all put them in the chat, please. I know this is a little bit more, but I wanna get this done so we are set up to succeed. Because of map testing, we're gonna lose a little bit of time, but I will have videos posted for map testing for your asynchronous work. Basically, is document E is tomorrow and document F is Friday, and then we'll review it all on Tuesday. Okay, all right, everybody go take it out the door, and then we'll be done. All right, here we go. Go ahead and take it, please. Free 5 points. The objective. I think I updated this all accurately instead of the issue I had yesterday. Yep. Oh, there we go. Yeah, make sure you choose all that apply here, y'all. And make sure you choose all that apply. Thank you.